So, Stream ist an. Dann logge ich um, oder?
Ja, genau, log um. Genau, ich gehe mal, genau, zack. Bin hier gerade noch am Umbenennen.
Die Season ist locked. Das heißt, wir können nicht aufsteigen.
Ja, das ist ja nicht schlimm.
Aber das ist nicht schlimm, nee.
Wenn das passiert, halt dann, ja, ich glaube aber, dass wir noch ein paar Spiele bis Master brauchen werden. Ich, Hello guys.
To defend this, you need
70%, 60 or 70%. Ich lade das Replay gerade noch hoch. So, ich bin fast fertig. Was jetzt nur, das ist die 94. So, ist fertig benannt. Und ja, wie gesagt, gut. Dann, ich lasse StarCraft 2 an. Ich muss hier ein paar Fenster schließen.
Du sagst mir einfach,
Genau,
wenn
ja,
es losgehen soll.
ja. Ich bin fast da. So, Hitbox. Ach, warte mal, das haben wir alles verlinkt. So, ich bin bereit.
Oh, okay.
Achso, wir brauchen natürlich auch, wir brauchen. Hast du deine Kamera verbessert?
Nein. So?
Kommst viel klarer, dein Bild ist viel klarer als sonst. Vielleicht
Ich kann noch
anderes
das
Licht
Licht
oder so.
anmachen.
Nee, nee, nein, das Licht, nein, es ist super. Das Bild ist total super. Ja, jetzt das Licht an.
Okay. Ich
Nein,
muss nur ein
also
bisschen.
ich weiß nicht, was du verändert hast, aber es ist super krass.
Ist
Aber
nur
gut.
Tageslicht diesmal vermutlich.
Ja, okay. In der Schweiz scheint die Sonne.
Ja, es ist extrem schönes Wetter zurzeit. Auch extrem warm.
Ja. Wir hatten hier jetzt einmal minus 10 Grad in Deutschland und dann direkt 3 Tage später, ich gehe mit meiner üblichen Kleidung raus und fange sofort an zu schwitzen.
Ja, ich heute auch mit einem dicken Pulli und Jacke in die Schule gegangen. Ich wäre fast gestorben im Zug und im Bus.
Ja, das glaube ich. Kannst übrigens gerne auf Play drücken, wenn du das willst. Ich
Jo.
glaube, hast du noch nicht gemacht. Ach so, ja, wir brauchen ja immer die Vorlaufzeit, aber gut.
Ah,
Ich
nee, das
sollte.
Stream läuft jetzt sicher schon 5 Minuten, das geht schon.
Mhm.
Hello guys, this is the Okkostyle 2.0. We're in the Diamond League, trying to get promoted to Masters, and with me is Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
Hello, Mamba. Hello, guys out there. I know the name Xerxes, not from StarCraft 2, but from fantasy stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like Xerxes. I think it's like not a Greek, not a Greek guy.
Yeah,
Perseus? I don't know.
yeah, something like that. And which race? I missed the
Protoss.
screen. Protoss, okay.
And on Ruins of Saras.
So, since this is our first video for today, if you place some kind of all-in, we take quick to gas and go for a quick roach warrant so we can defend with mass queens and ravager, because everything the Protoss can build on one base, we can defend with queens and ravagers, right?
Yeah, Queen Ravager is amazing in the early game. It doesn't take bonus damage from anything, so it's quite strong.
On your level of playing, or on your level of play, how often do you get cannon rushed if you play hedge first into pool?
Almost never. There were some cases, but you shouldn't lose to it anymore in Legacy of the Void, because you have 12 workers to defend it.
Yeah.
So our opponent scouted us. I think it's gonna be cross position because of the scout timing. So we built two links, spine crawler. Oh, I didn't start queen at the natural. So I think there was something. Yeah, he's hiding the probe.
Okay. Nice. Very good vision. I missed it. But on the other hand, this is only a stream window. It's not as big as your screen. But very nice minimap vision. So we'll take
Whoa.
4 gas if we have 32 drones.
When those injects pop.
Yeah, right.
It's a little bit delayed because I built a second queen too late.
Do you
That
want to
looks
scout up
like
front? Okay.
double adept.
Which means he built 2 gates very early on, or just 2 adepts from 1 gate?
I think it's from one gate. Because it's a Zealot and an adept. So he has a natural. What am I doing? This queen is supposed to go there. Double Evo chamber, roach warren. I'm playing really bad. Oh wow. I'm playing really bad.
It's the first game, so... And we didn't lose a single game until now. So I think that's okay.
Yeah, we don't have a creep queen anymore.
But we have one creep tumor, so I think it's fine. Because I think our timing is more important than... creep is important too, but we have one creep tumor, so we can creep with it to our opponent.
Yeah, we have the watchtowers, we have good map awareness.
We should have defended it without losing 2 queens, of course, but mistakes happen. It will happen to you as well.
Yeah, I had a mess with the queens in the early game. Like it wasn't just, oh, he's building a lot of gateways, forge, oh, double stargate. So our reaction is gonna be a Hydra then?
Will we try to deny his 3rd base, or we will just build more drones for the 3rd?
Yeah, we already moved out. We will wait for 1-1 to finish.
If you have the time to spread your creep again. Oh, nice.
Oh, we killed some void rays, that's nice.
Yeah, very, very nice corrosive bile shots. Very nice. And I think we will get his 3rd base. Yeah, this was too much, not enough tech. Not enough units. And too many buildings and too much tech for him. So... we will try to kill him now, right? Or what is our plan?
Oh yeah, still a void ray, but yeah, I think we are killing him. I will follow up with Hydras. And the infestation pit. Almost forgot about that one. But I think he's dead.
The infestation pit, we build it when we have enough drones at our 3rd base, right?
Yeah, when our 3rd base is fully saturated. Like it is now. Then we build the infestation pit for a hive.
Double forge and 2 stargates.
Yeah, most pros go for double stargate these days. But with phoenixes. I think he was trying to copy something he saw on a stream.
Yeah.
But
And the problem is, he did not... the Phoenix are very good for scouting. So he can see, okay, we do not build drones for our 3rd base and we build a lot of roaches. Then he could react to it, but yeah, not enough units, not enough to defend our push.
I mean, he should have microed the void rays better.
In the we should show the replay. Just the fight, where we kill the void rays and then it was GG, I think.
Yeah.
Or should we skip the replay? But no.
No, we can analyze it. Also, like, I'm gonna show the mistakes in the early game.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because that was actually very, very poorly played. Like, if you lose a game like that, then you deserve to lose.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm in your vision, production.
So, like, just like the build order, it has to be perfect. Like, it's not that hard to execute a build order, so you really shouldn't do any mistakes at all. And every single mistake is crucial.
Yeah. I got a few reactions back to our preview, Legacy of the Void Okkostyle, and the most important mistake most people make is they do not spend their lava in the first 3 minutes. I've seen the inject pop, and I've seen 20 seconds 8 lava,
Yeah.
and this is a deadly mistake for this build order.
Yeah, spending your lava is one of the most important things as Zerg, but it's also one of the hardest things as Zerg. You can always improve it, as you can see. Like there's one larva, like you can always be a little bit faster.
Yeah.
So my first mistake in that game was just I didn't build a second queen.
Yeah.
And that's already so important because like that delays our entire build. By
Yeah.
like 10 seconds.
Yeah, because your inject will pop out later. The
So
queen.
so we will get the gases later. So our timing is later, and so on and so on and so on. Like
Snowballing.
Zerg is a race that snowballs the most, yeah. Like the other races, like if you have a small SCV break or something like that, it's not that important.
A little bit slower.
Yeah. Um.
Your queen is wandering down.
Yeah.
Was a mistake too,
Yeah, it was
right?
a mistake. Like the queen should stay in the main. I also injected with the creep queen that popped. That was also a mistake. Like there's double inject on this hatch now.
Okay.
And now I have 4 queens at the natural, and I'm gonna lose 2. It was overall just very, very poorly played. Like the spank shoulder isn't at the front.
Yeah.
I focused fire the adept, so the queens go and die. There's no inject in the main because the queen was at the natural. E was ultra late, the roach warren is too late, Lara's a little bit too late.
I think perhaps I'm allowed to say it. It's the worst game you played since the game where we played Ling Muta and he built a counter build order, and we lost I think 16 drones, 22 drones, but we still won the game because he just thought, okay, I stop attacking. But this is from the mistakes, the most mistakes you've made, I think, in the
Yeah, I mean,
last 10
in the
games.
game with me, it is like if our opponent counters us, that's just that happens. But you shouldn't do any mistakes in the build order.
Yeah,
Like if you compare these timings to the other games, like the timings are just way off. That's like as said before, that just snowballs. Like now our third base is later because we couldn't get it early with roaches. And so on and so on.
yeah. And here's his pause, please.
Yeah.
We'll just take a look at his vision where his stargates are. We can see Forge 1, Forge 2, and a lot of gateways. You scouted it, but there is a big... He missed to take the watchtowers. So he cannot see our attack. And he thinks, okay, I'm properly defended because I have pylons at the natural. I can photon overcharge them all, and I can photon overcharge them again. But on his unit side, he has 1 zealot, 2 phoenix, and 2 sentries. The sentries cannot fight in the open field. I think you can, and we have way more army value than him. Correct analysis?
Yeah, I think his biggest mistake is just like if I would coach this guy, I would just tell him to get a proper build order. Like this looks 100% freestyle, like 100% freestyle to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm 100% sure this guy is just like playing freestyle stuff. And I mean that's okay if he wants to. Like if he doesn't want to learn a build order, that's fine. That's his decision. But if he wants to improve, he should really get a build order.
Yes. First void ray.
And then
Second void ray. All pylons are down.
that's all that shouldn't happen. But I think that was his biggest mistake.
Build order.
So our treasure is successful, and our follow-up is already higher than with the range upgrade. We drone up our third base, get all 6 gases. The moment we hear mineral field depleted in the main, we will grab the fourth base. And once we saturated this gas, we get a infestation pit.
Okay.
And of course the 2 upgrades.
Okay. When you get your fourth base,
That the fourth
no.
base, I just said it when the mineral
You
fields.
you said a third
Yeah.
base. So
No, yeah, the fourth base. We get
right.
the fourth base when our
Mineral field depleted.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, because I when you said that the first time, I could not see a drone moving towards the fourth base. So okay, but I understand now. Fourth base, mineral field depleted, fourth base, and that's
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
I've programmed a new mod called Neo School Game Hard mod, and I invented a new trigger which is able to control your saturation, to watch your saturation, and people, what will it do if your saturation is not good enough? Your main hatch will slowly die, and some people really are losing the hatch to bad saturation because they have 30 drones in the main. And if you are oversaturated, the hatch will die quicker. So if you have a good saturation like 16, 17, 18, it's no problem. But if you have 30 to 16, your hatch will die. And it's always, and you, if I watch the guys play, I sit there, saturation, no, your hatch, and then the hatch is gone. Okay, I'm sorry, this was a little excursus.
No, yeah, like saturation. I mean, saturation is very important for every race, I think. Maybe one little advice I can give you on that is like every mineral field in Legacy of like every base in Legacy of the Void has 4 small mineral patches and 4 big mineral patches. So when your first 2 mineral patches, or when your first mineral patch gets depleted, then you can pretty much transfer 8 drones away from that base. Like if you already have a fourth, you can transfer 8 drones away. Because as you can see right here, this mineral patch is also almost depleted, and this one as well.
Yeah, I see
So
it.
it's I think in Legacy of the Void you have like 16 and 8 drones at the mineral patches.
Yeah, okay. Very good tip.
That's because like I think for beginners it's very hard to transfer the drones all the time. Like when they're 16 out of 14 transfer to away, 14 out of 12 transfer to away, 12 out of 10. Like just move 8 drones to the next base.
Very, very good tip. You do it, you always try to be not in the red, and you try to be 10 from 12, 11 from 12, or like now 12 from 12 in the main, because you're experienced in this kind of drone transfer, right?
Yeah, I think also what I do, I just want to reach my drone count. Like I want to reach a drone count. Like it depends on the style. And when I get this drone count, then I basically don't care about my saturation as long as it's everywhere white and not red.
Okay.
That's how I do
What
it.
for this build, what is your intended drone count?
About 70.
About 70.
Like
Okay.
66 is free base saturation.
Mm-hmm.
And now when our fourth base finishes, then we will build 6 more for the gases.
Okay.
So about 72.
Okay. I understand.
You can always get some more, like just plus minus 5. Um, yeah, but 70 is a good drone count for this style.
Okay,
You shouldn't
great.
really, like in Horde of the
Mhm.
Swarm, you used to get 80 and more, and I think you don't really get this anymore because it's just too hard to defend all the bases. Like if you have 80 drones, then you already need a fifth and a sixth base, and that's just very difficult to defend.
Yeah, I agree, and there's a major drawback for the lower leagues too, because if they have 80 drones, they always get overmints, and they always get mineral feed depleted because they forget to take their fifth or their sixth or seventh base, and so of course you should play macro games, but we show you a macro build order here. We show you a play style we want to go to ultras in this playstyle, but if our opponent can be killed, of course we kill him. So I think 70 or 72 drones are totally fine for guys from platinum to diamond or even masters, low masters. Okay,
Yeah. Okay,
thank you,
so
Mamba, and we see us in the next video.
see you guys. So,
Ich denke, wir bleiben direkt drauf und suchen direkt das nächste Spiel.
jo,
Ich würde mir nur gerade noch einen Kaffee holen. Kleinen
okay,
Augenblick.
jo, kein Problem. Jo.
Ach so, ja, ja, müssen wir den Stream wieder anmachen.
Müssen wir den Stream wieder anmachen?
Weil er ist aus jetzt, aus irgendwelchen Gründen.
Nee, der ist immer noch live.
Bin ich zu blöd?
Ist einfach Backscreen gerade.
Ah, Backscreen, okay, sorry.
Also die grüne Schlange, wenn ich auf dem Desktop bin, dann kommt automatisch diese grüne Schlange.
Ja, ja, nee, perfekt, sorry. Die kommt aber auch, wenn der Stream offline ist, oder?
Das ist möglich, das wäre aber unglücklich gelöst von mir.
Vielleicht irre ich mich auch, um Gottes Willen. Ich will auf keinen Fall irgendwas Falsches sagen.
Ja, nee, kann ich mal überprüfen, ob das das gleiche Bild ist, dann will ich das ändern. Unix ist Game. New. Nix ist
Ja,
Game.
draufdrücken. Ja, sorry. Ich habe gedacht, das wäre schon gefunden. Sorry. Bin
Ah, nee.
völlig,
Hier.
völlig, völlig daneben.
Hello guys, this is Okkostyle 2.0. With me is Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
Hello, Mamba. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, a
So,
barcode.
yeah, throw us on orbital shipyard. I really dislike this map, but it's gonna be okay.
But we can build a very good third base. Why you dislike it?
Because the fourth base is hard to take.
Yeah,
Like you have to bring down the rocks first.
yeah.
I think with the Okkostyle it's okay. You have enough units to bring the rocks down. But with other styles, it's sometimes a little bit annoying.
And you told me, I don't know if we casted it already, the fourth base on the right-hand side is not as easy to take or shouldn't be taken at all.
No, that's his base. Like that's the base of the opponent. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this one. Oh, like if it gets to that point.
Yeah. Okay.
But we shouldn't worry about that too much. Because when our macro and mechanics are good, then we will never have to worry about having to manage 7 bases at once. So 18 pool, 20 overlord.
And this game we try not to forget our queens.
Yeah, this game we will focus on our build order and play it better. So a probe is returning. That's really strange. First queen.
Perhaps he wants to return it to have a better economy.
Yeah, but he didn't scout us.
Okay.
I mean, that was just a random probe on the map. I will scout for some proxies over here.
Okay. I have a question. When is the Overlord after 30 supply? When it is built? 32, 34?
32, yeah. 32, and then the next one at 36.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Proxy gates.
So our reaction is gonna be two gases.
Earlier Roach Warren. And I will comment it now. We have built spine crawlers. I comment it so Mamba can focus on defending this push. And when we have our gases and our spine crawlers, our roach warren and can build drones, this should be defended. And he's leaving GG. Just jump right into the next game. I think this was pretty straightforward.
So we saw a drone returning on the minimap, and That's why we scouted for proxy things, and then just put down spine crawlers, tech to roaches, easy defense. So we have our next game, another CVP on Ruins of Serras.
Shoulders time. It's my favorite matchup because I play both races, so I like the other matchups as well, but ZVP is my favorite matchup. And yeah, again, you said 18 hatch, right?
17 hatch.
17 hatch.
17
Sorry.
hatch, 18 overload.
18 overload. This was it. Yeah. You like Ruins of Serras more than Orbited Shipyard then?
Yeah, definitely. Ruins of Serras is a very good Zerg map.
Okay. If our opponent is crossed position, you would take the third base.
Over here. Always take this base unless he's here.
Okay. And the fourth base in the north, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In which cases you would take the third or the fourth at the gold base, if you would play another build order? Or
Oh yeah, I think I never take the gold base. I think I've never taken the gold base on this map.
okay.
I think not a single time.
Because I've seen in Heart of the Swarm on Expedition Lost sometimes hedge first at the gold base.
Yeah, but that's
But
a way smaller base. Like the distance to
Yeah.
the gold base is actually pretty large.
Yeah, it was a smaller map, a way smaller map. So, okay.
So we got 4 links, we got a spine crawler.
And we did not forget about our queens. And we'll get a 32 Overlord and a 36 Overlord.
So we scout with 2 links.
We drone up. And after our first inject or a second inject pop, we take all 4 gas.
After the first inject pops.
First inject pops, all gas. All gas, whatever.
So 36, the next overlord. So it's there. So we see there's a Stargate. Oops. Oh, we shouldn't have lost that overlord. Yeah, we lost it.
Well, mistakes like that will happen. And we got scouting information. But of course, you should not be as greedy as Mamba in this matter.
So we put on double spore crawler because we scouted the
Stargate?
Stargate. Yeah, there.
And we'll get our lair, we get our Roach Warren and our 2 Evo chambers. And we need Overlords again. But on the other hand, we have spent all our alpha.
Yeah, we don't build any units right now, so we don't really need overlords.
Okay.
We need to wait for the roach one to finish. We're fully saturated.
We take our third base.
So he takes his third base too. And we start roach production.
And now you build 2 overlords per inject or 3, because we are going to have a third base.
Oh, I don't have a rule for that, sadly.
Okay,
I just build them as I like to, basically.
no problem. You're good enough to do it, but then I would suggest the guys who are listening to build 2 overlords per base, 1 overlord per base. So if your third base is saturated, you should build 3 overlords. Right now, you should build only 2, because roaches take 2 supply, and we want to build roaches and to drone up our third base. So I like your creep spread, by the way. Very good. And we
Yeah,
should
we didn't
check.
lost our queens. It should always be like that.
And we should be able to pressure his third base
Yeah, we will do that.
in just a minute. Will you hide your attack?
He already scouted it. There's
Ah,
no point in
okay.
hiding it anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Like I just casted a revelation on our entire army.
And we need overlords again.
Oh yes. Void race.
Oh, he has a good army against ours.
Yeah, it's okay. If you
But
manage to save the overlord, the void race.
it's less army than we have. We have a higher army value. You build drones or more roaches? Drones, right?
And drones, yeah.
And we killed a lot of his economy.
And now we will hide us.
And now we 8 drones to our. Oh, we did not have a 4th.
Yeah.
So our 4th is too late, right?
A little bit, yeah. We could get it earlier. But it's okay. We did a lot of damage with the push.
Yes. You just did transfer from your main base to your 3rd, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sorry, then was my mistake. You mentioned earlier just build.
Now I'm a little bit oversaturated at the third base, but
It's okay for a.
whoops. Oh, we forgot to build the infestation pit. That should not have happened. Now we built some drones.
Do we have overlord speed so we can scout for additional bases?
We get it now. Oh, yes, disruptors. So against disruptors, it's important to have a good concave.
Oh yeah.
And against supply block. That supply block is really bad. Oh, we should have gotten link speed. Link speed is an important upgrade. Yeah, like we should have definitely gotten link speed. Link
Yeah.
speed is crucial against disruptors.
And it's pretty good against stalkers as well, but we'll see.
So we have 2 upgrades. We go and try to snipe the War Prisma. And War Prisma's down.
Nice. Okay, he tries to snipe or kill. No, I thought he went for our fourth base. I think he has less economy than we have. Why did you engage? Because you were sure you would win the fight, or?
Because I had a good concave, yeah.
Okay.
I just had to split against 2 disruptor shots. And now we have an Ultralisk Karen on the way. We should check for a potential fourth base of him.
Yeah.
And we should get another base.
And you could put some overlords around our bases as well, so we can see incoming medivacs. Sorry, not medivacs, war prisms which wanted to drop. Okay, nice. We prevented him from building a fourth base there. A little bit oversaturated. He always scouts with 2 zealots on move command. Strange.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is... Oh. If this is harassment or...
If you have the time, creep spread again at the front.
Yeah,
I think
I
they're
already did.
out. Okay, sorry, I missed it. Because
Now
of
we wait.
delay.
Now we wait for our Ultralisk upgrade to finish. And then we will attack. Now we will do a small counter attack over here. And a small counter attack over there.
If you have the time to spread overlords some more. Counter attacks are as well important as well. This will be a nice replay to analyze.
Oh, that was bad. But it's okay. Whoops, maybe it's not so okay.
You're reinforced with Ultralisk, I think, right?
Yeah, with more Ultralisk. Against this army we need a lot of Ultralisks. Because against everything else the disruptors are pretty good.
Adrenal Glance is ready?
Yeah, we already upgraded that.
Okay, sorry, I missed it.
Yeah. So we built some Hydras for some additional DPS.
Mm-hmm.
And we should get some Overlords. Overseers. In case of DTs.
Okay. I think our run buys hurt his economy. So, but he's building a good army against
Yeah,
push-costs.
the immortals are pretty strong. Oh, there we have. Oh, he left the game. Yeah, he had no more economy. We killed all his workers. It was closer than I thought.
We'll just
Because
we jump
yeah,
into
we'll
the
just
game.
jump into the replay. Yeah, we did some crucial mistakes that could have cost us the game. But
Link
luckily it
speed.
didn't. Yeah, link speed. Like link speed is just like it's a must-have against disruptors.
Okay, I'm ready. I think he was a good Protoss.
Yeah,
Decent.
he was decent. He was decent. He wasn't bad for sure. I think we played the opening pretty good. Yeah, I think we can skip the first couple minutes. We played that
Yeah.
almost flawless. Just pull, double queen.
We shouldn't have lost the Overlord. This was
Yeah,
one mistake.
that overload was definitely a mistake.
You could if you've scouted the Stargate with links or any other way, or
Yeah, I scouted the filling.
okay, so it wasn't the Overlord. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was a link. We put down spores. I think we don't even need spores because we have so many queens. Like just defend with the queens. But just for safety reasons, we got them.
Yeah, I think a diamond player should build them as well.
Yeah.
Because if he's not watching the minimap, then it could be a problem.
If we go into the Protoss vision, this looks already way better than our previous opponent. It's still not perfect, but his build order makes more sense. Like Oracle into 3 gates into 4th Nexus.
Yeah, and he scouts us again.
Upgrades. And like he gets some Void Rays to defend our push.
Yeah.
I think it was overall. He was a pretty good player.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna slow down.
Revelation, I like. He's using it. First good part, and the second good part about it is he really watch our unit composition, our buildings, and so on.
Yeah, that's why you had the 2 Void Rays. Normally you don't get Void Rays. But to defend the Roach Ravager attack, they were important. So
A little bit slower now.
Yeah, now we push with our army. 1-1 is finished. Roach speed is finished. And he's touching the corrosive piles, not perfect, but pretty decently.
But you have more army value.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have anything that shoots up, so the Void Rays eventually will kill all our units.
Yeah, if he dodges them.
Yeah,
Very good. And he did, yeah. But now we'll see workers killed. 8 workers killed, 10 workers killed, 13, 14, 15.
16,
this is a major bonus, yeah, and we'll go on. 17 workers killed right now. And he should immediately start more workers, but he only builds 2. Major mistake. He needs workers as fast as possible.
Yeah, and like he has a really big bank. Like this is one of the reasons why his army suddenly became so strong, because he just had a big bank.
Yes.
Like I was kind of surprised why his army was that big when he pushed us, but that was just because he had it was floating almost 2k minerals.
Yeah, and this should not happen.
So you were right before, like the fourth base, it should come a little bit earlier. But I think it's very difficult to get it early enough
Yeah,
because of our push.
I just you mentioned if mineral field depleted, just transfer 8 workers to your fourth base, but then you have to have a fourth base, and you just did transfer it to the third, and it's mining totally fine with 1916 for a few seconds or a few minutes, so no problem.
Yeah. So our creep spread was pretty good. We didn't lost our queens like in the last game. I always just creep spread with one queen, and the second one I used to inject at my third base.
Yeah. He's going on creep, tries to kill our creep spread.
Now he's moving out, and now, like first of all, like there were two big mistakes, like the infestation pit. It's way too late. Like I completely forgot about the infestation pit. Like our hive should already be started.
Yeah.
And link speed is also an upgrade. Like when you're saturated on 3 bases, then you can always get like infestation pit, link speed, and overload speed. If you want, you can get burrow, but I think that's up to you.
Yeah. I think link speed and infestation pit, link speed and overload speed are very important upgrades. Link speed the most, but to spread your overlords and scout for hidden bases and so on, I think it's a nice upgrade to have.
Yeah, so because like against the disruptors, we were like I think the best combination on ground. Like there's not really a good combination against disruptors. Like not a good ground combination. But I think the best one is Ravager Ling.
Okay. The supply block was very bad. You mentioned it in the game.
Yeah, we lost some overlords. Now we dodge the shots. Like this could get really bad with the disruptors. But I think we managed to dodge them all successfully.
Yeah, and he's a little bit careful. I understand why, because he's on creep. But he's not realizing he has more army value than we have. So we get the time, and this was a crucial moment, crucial micro in this matter.
Yeah, his Warp Prism was mispositioned.
And just pause for a moment. To know that the corrosive bile could get this Warp Prism is something because Mumber has very much experience playing the game. Probably you would have missed it, but this is something we want to teach you as well. Play a lot of games and try to improve your scouting and your decision making. And this was scouting. We saw the War Prism and the decision making to kill it. And crucial thing in this game. Okay,
yeah,
and go on.
It takes 40 Ravager shots to kill a War Prisma, 3 to kill a tank. Yeah, I think that those are the most important units. Oh, 2 for a Medivac.
Oh, he has no upgrades at all.
Yeah, that's what I also wanted to point out. He has no upgrades at all. It's pretty standard these days to not get upgrades or to get the upgrades very late. But that's a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Like he will attack with +1.
And since we now have almost the same army value, we will just destroy his army in a straight up fight. And we had a better concave as well, so I wondered why the fight went so well for us, but I missed the upgrades in the game. And you dodged the disruptor shots as well, but this is not the important thing. The important thing is, yeah, and this army is killed before he has 1 upgrade, and even now he only has 1 upgrade against 4. So yeah.
And then like in a situation like that, it's also while I was macroing that, I was thinking like, should I macro right now because I knew I could have injected. But I think in a situation like that, it's just important to kill as many units as possible.
Yes.
We don't have a bank anyway, so injects they don't really help us.
Yes.
So in the moments like this, it's just important to know when you have to macro and when not. And like with the shorter stepping, we got a lot of extra units.
This is one of the things where micro is more important than injects. Because if a Protoss loses all of his army, or even the most part of his army, he's in a bad spot. And this is on his fourth base. This is important as well. We try to okay. It's only a short delay, but it's okay. And he's not building probes. 60 probes are not enough to compete with our income.
Yeah, well, but 60 workers, that's okay. I mean, his main base is almost outmined. He's natural too. And he's just establishing the third base. And the fourth.
Yeah, okay. But I think, I think he should have built more probes earlier on. So if his fourth is ready, he can use them to saturate it instantly, because we are ahead in income all the time. And we are ahead in upgrades. So how he plans to get the upgrade disadvantage again? You said, in the game he dodged. You did not dodge the disruptor shots very good in this moment, right?
Yeah, and like, yes, a lot of immortals that kill our ultras pretty quickly, and we lost all our DPS support. Like the ultras alone, they don't do a lot of damage, and they kill like 10-15 hydras with the disruptor shot.
Yeah.
I think in a situation like that, what should you really do? I don't really know what you should do, to be honest.
Okay.
I go for Broodlords. I think it's very difficult to trade cost efficient against the disruptors. When it's just two, then that's okay. But like 4, 5, 6 disruptors, it gets really hard without Broodlords.
Yeah, I understand.
But I mean, we still won, so it's definitely possible to just play Ultra Hydra and win. Maybe what you should do is build pull your queens. That's what I should have done. I think that's that much micro is allowed. Like just Ultra Queen, some Hydras.
To transfuse your
Yeah.
ultras as long as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, that would already help a lot. And queens, they don't die to disruptor shots. So I think we should have done that. That's better
And
than
build
Broodlords.
additional queens, or are 4 queens enough?
We can build additional queens. Like we can pull them and build some more. Like the queens have free upgrades.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should have played supported our ultras with queens.
Yeah. Game is over because it's not over because he has a large army, but our army is quite as large and we have better upgrades. So if his army is dead, and it will die now.
His army is the perfect counter to ours.
But his economy, 36 drones is not enough to win the game.
No, definitely not.
Of course, this is scary, but we can reinforce. We can switch to Ling Hydra. Ling Hydra, sorry, yeah. Of course, our Zerglings do not have upgrades, only Carapace, but this should be fine as well, because our Hydras are very, very good against his Immortals.
So about our saturation, at our third base, there are a little bit too many drones, like 4 drones that we could transfer. But that's what I pointed out in one of the previous videos. Like, I basically don't care if I'm not perfectly saturated, it's just not allowed to be red. Like, there's 1 out of 2, 7 out of 8, 1 out of 16, 16 out of 16, 7 out of 16, and we got 73 drones. That's a perfect drone count.
So in a perfect world, before this fight happened, you should just have taken 8 drones from the third and put it to our base, where only 1 from 16 in the north, right?
Yeah, we could have just put some away.
Okay. And if you're a Diamond League, it would be okay to take 8 drones and go to 9 from 16 at the not mined base, and then yeah, with 3 drones at the third base.
I would pull away 4. That's also what I said before. Like, it's always 16 or 8. Because how the
16
mineral
or 8.
patch weight.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you pull 8. You just pull 4. So
No,
you
no.
have 16 or 8.
Well, right now, just in that scenario, like at my third base, there are 12 out of 8. So you would
You pull
pull 4
4,
away.
so you have 8
Yeah.
on the. Oh, sorry. I totally misunderstood.
Because as you can see, all the small mineral patches, they already depleted. But
Yeah.
the bigger ones, they still have a lot of minerals left, like 750, 750, 500, 500. That's why this is the rule, like 8 and 16.
I totally misunderstood the pulling and the staying drones. I misplaced the figures. I thought you pulled 8 and left 4, but you said it's the other way around. I understand now. Sorry, guys. I hope you understand. Just pull 4 drones and left, and so you have 8 from 8. Okay, guys, I have no more questions. This was a diamond-worthy replay, one of the few we had in the last 10 games. And we did not lose a single game, right?
No, we didn't. Not yet.
Not
Yeah, but
yet.
I think now the opponents get tougher. I think Diamond is a league where the skill difference between low diamond and high diamond already starts to get bigger and bigger. I think in Platinum and in Gold League, there's not that much of a difference between low and high, but in Diamond and in Master there is.
Okay.
And I think that guy was just high diamond, and that's already pretty decent.
Okay. Then thank you very much, Mamba, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Gut. Für mich war es das leider schon für heute.
Okay,
Aus dem simplen Grund, ich muss hier das mal gerade ein bisschen kleiner machen.
Du musst ja nach Köln.
Genau, ich muss nach Köln und ich muss halt für diese bis zum 29. Februar also da ist jemand in Kur gefahren, sprich der ist quasi halb krank und für den habe ich versprochen,